Ba ba da ba ba. You are watching the latest installment of Maxwell's Reviews. If you're new to the channel, please be certain to subscribe and click the bell to turn on notifications so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And also, if you like what you're watching, please be certain to hit the like button. And also, don't forget to check me out on social medias of TikTok and on Instagram. Links will, of course, be in the description. And enjoy this video review. Why, hello everybody that's out there on YouTube. It's your boy Maxwell coming to you with another video review. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Kingdom Voyager class Dinobot. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we're going to take a quick look at the packaging. So we're going to put Dinobot off to the side here, and we're going to bring the box up here so we can get a closer look there at the box. Here we got a nice image here of Dinobot in his Velociraptor mode. Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron. Voyager class information. Here he is in his luxurious looking robot mode. There you got the Nemesis there in the background, which is pretty cool. On this side here, you got Transformers Generations. You got Dinobot there on the top. He is under the classification of being a Predacon, so I always have him displayed with my Autobots / Maximals because that's truly who Dinobot is. But hey, you got that. Transformers Authentic barcode words and stuff. On this side of the box, you got the Kingdom box art poster thing, which is always looking quite nice in my opinion. And then on the back of the box, you got your obligatory product shots of the robot and the dinosaur mode. That's it for the box, so hooray for the box. Moving right along, bringing him back into the center focus here. Here we have Dinobot. Before we get into specifically discussing him, one other thing to discuss is what he comes with in his packaging. He comes with a sticker card. And ironically enough, bring the camera down a little bit, the sticker card I got with Dinobot was actually Dinobot's card. What? I have never seen this happen. When I opened him and saw this, I was like, what on earth? That is crazy. So here we got the sticker. We got Predacon, Transformers Kingdom, War for Cybertron. There we got the image there of Dinobot, looking all Dino-body. And when you peel the sticker back, you get Dinobot, Maximal, and yeah, him in a Maximal stance. And we'll put the sticker up here, and then peel down under here. Here we got some actual writing. If one of you guys who does this translating stuff can do so, can you tell me in the comment section, what does this translate to? And please don't joke about it. I'm really serious. So there you got that. So we'll just close that back up. And this will go into where I store all of my other cards and stuff. So hooray for the card. So, moving right along, here we have Dinobot. And, of course, he is in his Velociraptor mode. And I have very mixed feelings about this figures. Reason being, I love Dinobot. I'm so glad that they released a very good quality Voyager class Dinobot figure at a fairly reasonable price point for people like myself who can't normally afford to get the Masterpiece figures. However, it's not without its problems. We'll get into that as we continue going on, but like I said, here he is in his Velociraptor mode. Let's get in closer so we can take a look at the detailing. Got a very nice scaling detailing going around with color applications and stuff. And yes, you can see his legs, visible leg, and what will be robot chest syndrome. It's his butt. It is his butt. So yeah, but as a whole, I mean, I can live with the whole robot legs thing here being out in the front because that's just partially to be expected. It's a robot. There's going to be robot bits. Oh, and the purple tip. There's the purple tip on the tail, which is actually, believe it or not, let's see if my camera will decide to focus. There it is actually continuing with the detailing of the scaly bits, so do with that as you may. So, yeah. Articulation, which is where this guy is very much, it's very lacking, in my opinion. Head does not rotate at all, but his mouth does open quite a nice ways and reveals some little bits of detailing on it, and then a red painted tongue. So you got that. Head cannot really look up, but he can look down, but that's most, and can break his neck, but that's mostly for transformation. Arms are on a swivel joint, so they can go all the way around and can move in and out. Elbows can bend in kind of both directions a little bit, but you get around 90 degrees of bend there. Wrists are on a ball joint, so you can move them all around and close them up like that. That's for transformation. Legs can only move at the knee and can go forward and back and can go out like so, but that undoes everything. And if you undo a couple other things, then you can get more leg articulation, but it kind of ruins the whole image of the dinosaur mode there. So, and you actually have to a little bit in order to get him to be stanced out. But if you don't, I mean, this is kind of what it'll look like if you don't do that. So looking from the front side, but what you gonna do? So yeah, there you got that. And nothing at the tail, doesn't spin or anything. No wagging, no nothing. Oh, legs can bend on this double jointed knee. You got a swivel here, can move up and down, and the claws can close, but that's more for robot mode than anything. So there you got that. And now for comparison, just simply because this is how I'm going to do it here on my channel, we're only going to do just a couple of comparisons, specific in beast mode, that is specifically. Starting off with Optimus Primal standing upright. Get a sense of scaling that way. These guys do look good together. If I was into stop motion, which I really should get back into stop motion, this would be so cool for animation purposes. There you got that. And, of course, here he is next to none other than the big purple dinosaur that is not everybody's friend, Megatron. And, boy, do these guys look good together. Like, really good together. Oh, that is so cool. And they both got very nice, realistic-looking dinosaur modes, which, if I just had a dinosaur shelf, these guys would so be on it. But Megatron goes in with on my Decepticon Predacon shelf, along with poor little Waspinator, which he will not be doing a comparison for right at this point. Or will he? Why doesn't Waspinator get to have an appearance in this video? Well, you're here right now. But I mean for comparisons. Well, how about this? We'll save you for the robot mode. How's that sound? Okay, Waspinator can live with that. Goodbye. Waspinator. And, of course, just simply because, just so that way people can get another sense of scale. If you don't have either of them, most people have Lego minifigures. Here's how they scale with how he scales with C-3PO and R2-D2. Why? Because I can. So there you got that. Now, as I was stating, the articulation on this guy is what is his major downfall in his beast mode. However, his robot mode is truly where Dinobot shines. So let's get into that. Let's get into his transformation and bring him into his lovely looking robot mode. To start off with, we do need to take his tail and rip it off. Right here, we got a post that goes into, post with a little tab that goes into this port right here, so you know exactly which way the tail is supposed to come off. And so take this and put this off to the side. And yes, it's parts forming. What did you expect? What did you expect? It's Dinobot. Anyhow, from here, we want to, if it hasn't already been done already, because it doesn't want to fully hold in, is actually, first off, we'll bring the legs out like so, and we'll take his legs, and they're tabbed in with two tabs with a tab and a little slot here. Tab with a little slot. Untap them and untap them and bring them down. And these tabs here go into little slots right in there. And so bring these down like so. And this kind of comes up and stuff. You want to bring his dinosaur head and bring it down like so, and it'll kind of just clip into place. And we'll rotate the waist now. From here, we want to stretch straight out the leg, close up the leg cavity, although it's got a lot of nice molded detailing in there, which is cool. But we'll close that up. Now click into place. Close it up, click it into place, straighten it out, and bring his feet up, and bring out his heels, which are on very tight joints, at least on my personal copy. So yeah, we got all this up. We want to from here untab. This tab goes into a little slot here. The rest of his hindquarters, bring that down, and kind of bring his head down as well. And then from here, actually, we want to bring it all the way back, and then this tab will go into this slot right here. There we go. Click into place. And then this tab will go right into the back of his head here. Like so. From here, what we'll do is we'll stand him upright and adjust my camera up. There we go. Now we can see what I'm doing. And then there's these two tab slots right here, and there's these two tabs. We want to bring his backpack section back, and that will clip into place like so. We want to bring his hands down, and they tab in with this tab going into this slot right there on both sides, like so. And then from there, we want to take what will be his front chest section, bring it up like so, bring his arms up, so bring his arm up, rotate that out, close these sections down like so to finish completing his chest. And then we want to take his Dino Mode arms and just kind of stick them in there. And then there's this tab that goes into a slot into his hands there, onto the back of his hands there. Rotate his arms at the shoulders. Bring them down. Close those claws. Rotate them so that way they're oriented properly. Finish bringing them down. Same on the other side. Do that. Close that up. Rotate. And there we go. Bring the camera back down. Here we got Dinobot in his robot mode. And he's looking really good. I am really loving how they did this Dinobot. He's wow. Just wow. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at the detailing. So we'll bring him up and move the camera back up. There we go. And here we got his head, which is looking very nice with this kind of like orangish gold. Eyes are painted red. Unfortunately, my lighting does not... Oh, there it is. And yeah, and nice blue for the face. Gold for the shoulder pads. And just all around, really nicely designed. A lot of cues taken from a little bit from the original toy. But a lot is also taken from his CGI animated model from the Beast Wars series. Now, I wish they actually could have shown his spine, if we undo this tab here, because he actually did have this style of spine in the cartoon, but oh well. Like I said, this is a Voyager price toy. I'm happy with the way that they designed him. So, yeah. Articulation for this guy. His head is on a ball joint, so he can move a lot. It can go look from tilt. He can look up. He can look down a little bit, and he can go from side to side. Arms can do a full 360. Elbows can bend in both directions because it is from beast mode as well. Wrists rotate and move up and down, and claws can open like so. Waist does swivel. Legs can go forward that far. They can go back that far. He can do full splits. He does have a very tight thigh rotation, so do be mindful of that. He does have a knee bend with a little over 90 degrees of bend there. Do be mindful, this, at least on my copy of the toy, is very tight. Legs, and then, feet can tilt down and a little bit up, and also tilt in majorly. So, there you got that. Now, we can take his tail. Bring the camera back down. We can actually take his tail and split it down the middle. And we do have a few options actually with regards to this. And I will show them both off because it's Dinobot. Now, what you can do, if you want to, is you open up his hand and take this using this port and the post that's in his hand, plug that in, and kind of close it up a little bit. Not too much because then it just pushes the piece out. But you can actually have him leave the sword like that. And he did actually use this from time to time in the original Beast Wars cartoon, which is why I show it off like this. But you can also take the sword out, and this one, the sword utilizes a very similar post and tab feature that you saw on the back side as well. Here with it, because you can't plug it in this way, but you can plug it in this way. So, and it also utilizes very tiny little posts and ports on the little ports, post. But you can take his sword and unplug it from his tail, and utilizing this tab here, he can hold onto his sword. And you got yourself, and when you position everything accordingly and properly, got yourself a very nice looking action. You can get yourself a very nice action posed Dinobot. Now, right now, I obviously don't have him in a major action pose, but that'll come in a little bit later in the video. So there you got that. And now we'll just take his sword and his rotor and his shield blaster thing. Take him out, put him, close up his hands here. Take him and stand him off to the side. And now we're going to go into our comparisons. We'll start off with, here he is next to Voyager class Soundwave. Because this is my channel, I'll do what I want for robot mode comparisons. I still love this Soundwave. There you got that. Here he is next to Leader class, without his accessories, Astro Train. So you can get a sense of scaling that way. Here he is next to Leader class Galactic Man Shockwave. Get a sense of scaling that way. And no, I'm not going to be doing a review for Galactic Man. He is the exact same as Shockwave. And if you want to see that, click right here. We got that. Here he is next to BossBot Monkey Boy, Optimus Primal. Get a sense of scaling that way. He's a bit taller, and rightly so. Here he is next to BossBot Megatron. Oh, man. These guys do look good together. Do they ever look good together? There you got that. Here he is next to C-3PO and R2-D2. And why? Because I can. Because I can. There you got that. And then last but certainly not least, here he is next to Waspinator. Yay, Waspinator finally gets to be properly in the video. Not on your life, you insect. Uh-oh. We better get you out of there, Waspinator. And so, there you got that. There you have my review for Voyager class Kingdom Dinobot. I really love this figure, despite my gripes that I have with regards to his dinosaur mode. I love this. I love Dinobot. He was my favorite character from the Beast Wars series. Well, one of my favorite characters from the Beast Wars series. He's just really cool, really fun, and at the price that he's at, when you can find him in stores or even through like certain online retailers, it's really good. It's well worth the $30. I will say that. Whatever complaint or gripes I might have with it is easily overshadowed in of the fact that this is the best that's not masterpiece style Dinobot that we've gotten since, in essence, since the Beast Wars era. So, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be certain to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with whomever you think might like it, and don't forget to check me out on social media. Links will, of course, be in the description down below. And so, until next time, fun people, we will just catch you all later. Camera, fall down!